Today officially starts a whole new adventure to share with you guys. We are at our ranch. We now own 32 acres. We have a house, we have a 10-stall barn and an indoor riding arena, plus tons of beautiful pastures and ponds as well. This video is just kind of going to be a little introduction to it. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of it. You guys even said you wanted to see the house. So we're going to walk through a little bit of that. Then we'll head up to the barn. I'm going to show you guys some of the pastures and whatnot as well. We have a beautiful yard. We have a beautiful wraparound porch. Our trucks are right here, and we have one tractor over there, and then my husband is way back there somewhere. You'll probably see him on the video at some point, but he is getting some mowing done in some of the pastures because the weeds need to get knocked down. So I'm going to show you guys our beautiful front porch first, and then we will take a little look inside the house before we head up to the barn. So we have a beautiful wraparound porch. I've already been sitting out here doing some marketing and working on emails and stuff. I'm sure I will be working out here a ton, but then our yard is right here. The porch goes 3/4 of the way around the house, and this is the other side. We still have so much furniture and rocking chairs and stuff to put together, and then we also have a little shed up there that's attached. Now we are going to take a quick peek inside the house. There's still boxes and stuff everywhere, but we did get our living room nice and set up. This is the little living room. Then there's stairs to go upstairs to a few small bedrooms. This will just be a quick look because, as I said, we're still moving everything, but that's the kitchen and a little look into the bedroom. And now we are going to go back out onto the porch. We are gonna go up this way, and I'm gonna walk up this hill and show you guys a look down that direction. We have 3 or 4 ponds on the property. I can't remember right now, but they are stocked with fish. We've already caught some awesome fish, and the pastures are so beautiful. We are about halfway up the hill. My husband is down there. He's doing some mowing around the pond. He's already caught a bunch of fish out of that pond. There's another pond right there, and then there's another one in the woods 2 rows of woods over. But this is the front pasture and some of the ponds, and the barn and arena is up this way. There's so many nice, big, beautiful trees on the property as well. I decided I should come back down to the garage and grab a mini bike to ride all the way up the hill to the barn, but we have saddle pouches on the fronts of all of our mini bikes. There's so many other uses for our saddle pouches besides just putting them on your saddle. You can put them on your dog's harness, you can put them on your 4-wheeler, your tractor, your mini bike, and so much more. There's an American flag one on my husband's, a checkered print on my teal one, and then a wild card on my stepdaughter's. And this is Mr. Colby back here. He is a Commodore livestock dog. It was the previous property owners. They raised him from the time he was a puppy. He's 7 years old now, and this is all he's ever known. And the property owners just asked us if we wanted to keep him, and we said yes. So he has a son that's running around here somewhere. I think he's playing with the neighbor's dog right now. But anyways, this is Colby. You'll start to see more of him. He's an outside dog. He's not an indoor dog, but he likes hanging out in the garage on the cold floor. So anyways, I'm gonna hop on a mini bike and we are gonna head up to the barn. All right, that was a bumpy ride up to the top, so I took a step back to kind of show you guys a walk-up look at everything. So everything is grown up, and we have a lot of work to do, but there's an old chicken house over there, and that is my indoor riding arena. Most of these panels we're gonna pull out and completely redo. We'll be able to reuse a lot of them, but there are some that are pretty banged up. And then the barn is over here. The barn was previously used for horses, but then they started having a bunch of show goats, and it's subdivided into a bunch of little spots for goats right now. So we're gonna basically pull almost everything out and redo the inside of that. Then there's a nice carport for parking equipment, or maybe we'll end up putting some donkeys and goats over there. But let's go into the indoor arena. So this is my indoor arena. We will probably end up racing mini bikes and some other stuff in here as well, but it has big double doors that open up on both sides. We're gonna need to bring some more footing in. It's gonna need to get cleaned up. They had some baby goats in here at one point, but this is the indoor arena, and now I'm gonna be able to video and ride and shoot video and whatnot for you guys no matter what the weather is. So I'm super excited about that. Ground's actually not too bad in here. It does have a little bit of a hard base that needs to be reworked up, but I'm so excited to finally have a nice place to ride. They do have some barrels in here already. I think the previous owner's daughter barrel raced a little bit. So now we are going to head over and I'm going to show you the inside of the barn. Okay, I made a quick run back down to the house to grab my husband his water and phone. That's the first time he's ever drove that tractor. He jumped on it an hour ago and he hasn't stopped. So I also grabbed some snacks for myself that I'm gonna put in my saddle pouch, and we're gonna head back up to the barn. We walk over here, like I said a little bit ago, the barn is going to be a lot of work. They have not had horses in there in a long time, and they had a bunch of goats in there. So basically I'm gonna have to pull everything out, all the trash, all the little boards and panels and things they had mocked up for tiny stalls for goats. I'm gonna have to get all that pulled out, clean everything up, and get everything reorganized. So that's gonna be quite the project, but I'm super excited. Ditto won't be here until next spring. She's gonna still stay at the trainers until then, which is gonna give me plenty of time to get everything set up the way we want it to be. All right, so here is the barn. Like I said, there's so many panels and stuff in random places that we're gonna just pull out, put in a pile, and figure out how we want everything to get set up. But there's this really nice enclosed carport here that we might use for hay storage or equipment. We haven't decided yet. And the animals that they had here have been off of it for 2 months now, so everything is pretty grown up. And here we go inside the barn. Like I said, it is gonna be a lot of work to get all of this cleaned up and reorganized. There's another compartment to the barn on the other side of that wall that I will show you guys in a minute. But they had a ton of little goats and stuff in here. So that's what it was being used for before we bought it. There is a really nice, let me see if I can get it to focus better. There is a really nice pasture out there. It's just grown up right now. It is fenced back there. All right, we are gonna go through this door now to the other side of the barn. They had been using this little room as a feed room, but it still needs to be cleaned up. There's still a lot of stuff in here, but this will probably end up being the feed room, and I might end up keeping a little bit of tack here. I haven't decided where I'm gonna put my tack room yet. Out back here is, again, a work in progress, but this is probably where Ditto's stall is going to end up being. They had it set up for 2, but then it comes out into this big run and pasture. So again, we're gonna pull all these panels out. I'm probably gonna knock this wall down, and Ditto's just gonna have this huge space with some shelter and a big run and pasture for herself. And then if we go back through to this feed room, there's another door right here that takes us to the other side of the barn. So they have some really nice panels in here set up for multiple horses. This is the neighbor's rooster that keeps hanging out over here. I guess he likes the grasshoppers and bugs on this side of the fence. But they have some really nice panels that could be set up for a lot of different horses. So I'm probably going to keep these here for a while until we figure out what we're going to do and how many more animals we're going to end up with. And then if we turn around, there's the indoor arena and another pasture. So the barn and getting everything cleaned and then reset up and ready for Ditto and all the friends that I'm sure we will acquire for her is going to be quite the process. I'm going to bring you guys along for the adventure and make more videos and show you guys the process. I'm so excited though. This is something my husband and I have been working for 4 years. The American dream is still possible. I promise you guys. It's hard. It takes so much work. We've worked weekends. We've worked 20-hour days. We've worked holidays. It's part of it, but we've made it happen. For those of you that don't know, we own Hot Head Stalls, a horse tack company, and my husband works with me full time. We make nylon horse tack, patterned and all kinds of different fun designs right here in the USA, and we sell it online and ship it all across the world. Because of that and because of your guys' support, you have helped make this happen. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. I'm so excited. You guys are a part of this journey with us, and I can't wait to keep sharing it with you guys. Have an amazing day. Please like and subscribe. Comment below and let me know what you guys want to see next, and we will have another video coming out soon. Thank you guys.